running and stuff like that and losing weight, it won't do much. You will for sure lose some weight, but you will not look different. And you're not here to lose weight. You're here to become confident. You're here to have more energy. You're here to, when you take off your shirt at the beach, you fucking proud of yourself. You're here because you want, shirt to feel your arm, to fill out your shirt. You're here because you want to fucking smile and be able to, approach women if you're not married, or look better in front of your wife, right? You are here for those reasons. You're not here to lose some weight. You're here to not have fat. The reason why you have love handles and why you're still like skinny fat, like you look skinny once you have a shirt on or once you have a jacket on, your face is slim, but the moment you take your shirt off, like you don't look presentable. You not that you don't look presentable, but you're not fit, right? You're not skinny. You have side fat. You have love handles, and you're uncomfortable without a shirt off. You're uncomfortable when you have to take your shirt off at the pool, especially at the beach. And you feel a bit weak once you take the shirt off. The reason for this is, and I'll tell you the reason for all of this in this video today. But if this is you, the reason why you still have that fat on you, why you still have those love handles, and why you are still not looking the way you want to look, why you're still not confident with your body, why you still feel weak, and why you still feel like you're not strong and not muscular, and like despite already losing some weight, and despite already working out and trying to eat healthier, etc., it's because your training is wrong and your nutrition is probably not existent. So what do I mean by this? It's probably not existent in a proper sense, in a proper way. So let me first start off with your training. So I'm guessing that you're probably doing CrossFit, jumping jacks, running, high rows, I don't know, hybrid training. You're trying a bunch of different things, right? But you're not doing the one thing that's actually going to make you look good, that's actually going to help you burn fat and build a confident, strong, muscular body. And that is, you're not strength training, or you're not strength training properly. You're lifting weights, but you're not lifting heavy weights. Or you're lifting weights or even heavy weights, but you're not lifting heavier weights over time. You see, the biggest shift for me, like when I was in my early teenage years, I had the same skinny fat build. I had the same, I may put pictures somewhere around here, but like I remember going to the gym for about 2 years and looking absolutely the same. Like the same when I started. I packed on maybe a few pounds of muscle. That's it. I had love handles. I had narrow shoulders, and I had wide waist. And I absolutely hated the way I looked. I hated the way I felt. I hated, like, I wasn't fit at all. But I thought I was fit. Every single day, every single, workout, I was running. I did, 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers, 7, 10 kilometers every single workout. And I was like, man, I'm really fit. I was doing CrossFit, I was lifting some weights. I was, doing all of those things, riding bicycle back and forth to my school, and etc. That's about 30 minutes, right? So I was like, man, I'm fit, right? But the moment it came to, me pulling off my shirt, I looked like garbage. Like I didn't feel confident at all with myself, with my body, etc. Sorry about that, but this coffee is so good. I didn't feel confident in my body, etc. at all, even though I was doing, everything that you should be doing, right? Should be doing to look good. I lost weight, etc. But I wasn't looking good. And I was one day, I remember waking up, it was January 4th of 2022. I remember waking up, it was like I drank a lot of alcohol the days prior to that because it was New Year's Eve and stuff like that. And I remember waking up and going into my bathroom and looking at myself and be like, what the actual heck? Like, I look like absolute shit. And I feel like an absolute shit. And that's the moment when I thought, I'm going to change. I'm going to start getting serious about weights, getting serious about lifting weights. And that is the moment I started lifting weights, and I was starting getting stronger in my workouts. So that's the moment when I decided that I'm going to be intentional with my training, and that I'm going to focus on two things. More than two things, but primarily I'm going to focus on compound exercises. So exercises that are big exercises, barbell exercises, stuff like that, where I can get stronger on them. And I'm going to get stronger on them. And by doing so, I will build muscle, I will build strength, and I will lose these love handles because I'm going to build my upper body area. And by that, I'm going to lose. And as well, those compound exercises are going to boost my testosterone, which means I won't be this sluggish and this fat, this skinny fat, because skinny fat is also the reason why that is why you pack fat on the love handles is because your testosterone is low and your estrogen levels are higher. And that can happen if you're running a lot, if you are not lifting weights, if you're not getting stronger, if you're not eating enough, if you're eating like a bird and skipping meals. Like, that is what happens. And I decided I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna fully dedicate right now to this. And until October, I looked my best ever up. From that point on, like it was January 4th, and I have a picture in October 2022. I looked amazing, packed on a ton of muscle, completely new, different person. The thing that changed, and this is the reason for this whole video, is I focused on compound exercises and getting stronger on those exercises. And that built me strength, that boosted my testosterone, and that built me more muscle. And by doing so, I burned off the love handles. My body started to burn fat naturally. And I was focused on eating more and more protein. All right. I was focused on eating more and more protein. And even though at that time I wasn't 100% meticulous with my protein, I still made a great transformation. With the knowledge I have now, I would be meticulous with my nutrition as well, especially since it's not that hard. It's super easy. Nutrition is super easy. All you have to do is eat 150 to 200 grams of protein, and you have to hit your calories intake. And you do that by having 3 to 6 meals that you repeat every single day, that you enjoy, that are easy, fast and easy for you to make them and keep you full for hours. And then you just rotate them and you track them in MyFitnessPal application or Lose It application or whatever application you use to track calories and protein. And you do that. You can even use ChatGPT. And you do that, and you work out about 3 to 4 times per week, and you try to get stronger on compound exercises every workout. You give it your all. You go into the gym with intention. You go into the gym with intention to squeeze muscle, get stronger, and get stronger, on compound exercises. And as I said, you have to have recovery. You have to eat properly, and those things are easy. But running and stuff like that and losing weight, it won't do much. You will for sure lose some weight, but you will not look different. And you're not here to lose weight. You're here to become confident. You're here to have more energy. You're here to, when you take off your shirt at the beach, you're fucking proud of yourself. You're here because you want, shirt to fill your arm, to fill out your shirt. You're here because you want to fucking smile and be able to, approach women if you're not married, or, or look better in front of your wife, right? You are here for those reasons. You're not here to lose some weight. You're here to not have fat. You're here to not have fat. You're here to be confident, energetic, strong, muscular male. And running and stuff like that, if you're like, that won't give you that body. It will only give you the skinny fat build. It will only give you the skinny fat build. So you have to focus on strength. And you have to focus on compound exercises. Those two things are the first thing you need to focus on. Stop running, just walk. Walk for 30 minutes per day. That's all you need. Just walk. And stop running and just lift weights. Lift heavy ass weights. Lift heavy ass weights. Think 225 pound bench press. Think 400 pound deadlift. Think, pull-ups, weighted pull-ups. Think squat, 300 pounds. Like strength. You want to get stronger. Go after those goals. It will build you muscle. It will build you strength, and it will burn off those love handles. You will start to look confident. Not start to look, you will be confident, and you will be strong. You will have abs. All right. So that's the biggest mistake I see a lot of guys make who have love handles and who are skinny fat, just like I was, as I told you, in 2022 beginning. And the thing that changed it all for me was, as I just said, like strength training. Just focusing on getting stronger on compound exercises. And if you're wondering what those are, it's chin-ups or lat pull-downs. It's deadlifts, it's squats, it's bench press, incline bench press, it's overhead press. It's those big compound exercises. And compound exercises are exercises that target multiple muscle groups at once, so you can get easily strong on them. Because like bicep curl, for example, you cannot get as strong on them as you can on deadlift, meaning you are going to build more muscle and faster with the deadlift. And you're going to target multiple muscle groups, which means you're going to build muscle across your whole body. And you need to train legs as well. Squat and deadlift especially, because that's going to boost your testosterone. Once you have more testosterone, you're going to produce more strength and more muscle. But again, it's stop running. Running just causes you it spikes your cortisol, it spikes your hunger. Your body goes into survival mode. Essentially, you start to hold on to more fat. Your estrogen levels spike, like go through the roof. Any long endurance training just spikes your cortisol, estrogen levels spike, and testosterone drops. And you start to lose muscle, and you start to hold on to fat, which is why you have those love handles. All right, and why your shoulders are not wide. Okay, so that's about it for this video. I don't know why, but like I got a bit angry. I don't know why that was. If I'm giving you out that look, sorry about that. But truly, life is beautiful once you focus on getting stronger on compound exercises, and once you finally feel confident and comfortable in your body. I was just showering right now, and I'm looking at myself and like, man, life's so good. Life's so good. I'm strong. I'm fit. I'm confident. Like I took a cold shower. My energy and levels are through the roof. Recording this video, I have some work to do. After that, I'm gonna eat. Then some more work. Then I'm going to eat my pre-workout, and then going to the gym. Go do some squats. Go do some chin-ups or lat pull-downs, and just chase that strength, because that's what builds the muscular, strong bodies. and that's what will help you get rid of skinny fat physique, that love handles, this sluggish physique, and finally stop you from feeling insecure, you know, without your shirt off, or in some cases with your shirt off. But I remember, you know, when I was like this, like it was always like I could never enjoy pool. Like we had pool in town, and you know everyone was excited. Yeah, let's go to the pool and stuff like that. And as a kid, I was, but then my teenage years came, and I was skinny fat, right? Man, those times are fucking rough, because like you look other people and they're all, you know, you know, in shape, like they look strong and stuff like that, and you're out here, you know, looking skinny fat, like having that those love handles. It just painful, and you feel like like you have no energy. You feel like you have no testosterone. You feel like you have no like that your estrogen levels are high, right? So yeah, that's the biggest thing that I can give you guys, the biggest piece of advice that I can give you if you want to build a lean, V-shaped muscle or physique, and be strong, be confident in your body, have energy, have you know, everything that goes with it. It's stop trying to lose weight, stop running endlessly, stop doing CrossFit, MMA, I don't know, mixed martial arts, you know, kickboxing. Stop doing all of that bullshit and just focus on strength. Compound exercises, pick a few exercises that you can get stronger on, that target mostly your upper body area, but also legs, and get stronger on them. Every single workout, try to do a repetition more, or try to add 2.5 to 5 pounds to a barbell, or both, every single workout. Or if you cannot do this every single workout, do the next workout. Try the next workout. And as you do this, you know, you're going to build a bit muscle. Later on, you will have to do some periodization. You will have to be a bit more strategic with your workout plan so you can continue getting stronger. You'll need to have a bit more recovery. Not really every single workout go all out, but that's the topic for another video completely. But anyways, that's about it, guys. Again, if you're in a situation what I just described and where I was, strength training will help you with that, and that's about it. Powerlifting, you know, however you want to call it, that's pretty much it. All right. Anyways, guys, I mean, it's not powerlifting. It's not really powerlifting. It's strength training, like getting stronger on compound exercises. That's about it. And have nutrition right. Eat 150 to 200 grams of complete protein, and track your calories. Because if you're eating like shit, doesn't mean like training won't fix it. But this video was solely about training and exercising. So that's about it. In the next video, I'll talk more about nutrition, and that's kind of really what's going to step up the game for you and give you fast results immediately. Like if I had nutrition sorted back then, I would I would make the transformation. I would be further 10 times ahead if I had nutrition dialed in from January 2022. But anyways, guys, I'm digressing over here, and I'm all over the place. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, just leave a like, and that's about it. And by the way, guys, if you want a full plan about all of this, how to lose love handles, how to build a lean muscle V-shaped body, I created a free 30-minute training video where I explain all step by step how to do it in about 90 to 120 days, and I go over nutrition and all of that, and exercises, and how to train. There's 5 steps. So I'll put that first link down in the description, so you can go ahead, click it, watch it, and that's about it. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Go ahead and click that video if you want it, and that's about it. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace out.